There's the kitty cat. Oh, I always hate taking video of her when she's scratching herself. We just missed a very cool stretch. The cat is doing a stretch. There she goes. That's the stretch that I like. If you're watching this, do a stretch like that. Speaking of which, I should fix my own posture. No, not you, because you need your hands up there. Aww. I think she wants a petting session, but I don't know if it's safe for you to do that up there.
I know she falls. She has pretty good balance.
Now, I'm worried about you falling.
Oh, I'm just taking this.
Yeah, I would feel safer if you had a hand attached to the fence.
What was that, more? You want more? Yeah. Aye!
She bite?
No, but she opened her mouth up.
You can wave hi if they wave to you. Huh?
I kind of find it ridiculous that they have two driveways. It's silly.
Yeah, makes sense. One for the front yard, one for the backyard.
You don't have to take a turn. Yeah, but it's no fair for them. None of us have that.
If that gate fence back there was open, we would have two driveways. Well, that's the lucky part about being on the corner.
I guess so. Yeah.
So our neighbors live on the corner and they have two driveways, and that's what he's complaining about. But I think it's really awesome. That's what I would totally do if I was on the corner too. So as long as he's up here, I'll tell you the safety lesson that we learned earlier, that I hopefully went over with him earlier. So one of those branches is a little bit unstable, and so I talked to him about, see the hand where he has his right hand right now, that one? It's not the most sturdy of branches, and he had put his weight on it, and I freaked out because he had so much of his weight on there. And so what I wanted him to think about, and so this is also something for you if you climb trees, if you do any climbing of any sort, is to think about where you put your weight.
And if it were to break.
So he just said, and if it were to break, where would you fall? How would you fall? What would you fall on? And so you need to imagine whenever you put your hand on weight on anywhere, when you're climbing something, whenever you put your foot, your hand, any of it, you need to potentially think, if for some reason this branch goes out from underneath me, what is going to be the potential of what happens to me? Will you be able to stop the slip? Will you be able to stop the fall? So whether you're climbing rocks, whether you're climbing mountains, whether you're climbing trees, Personally, I don't suggest doing any of these because they're all dangerous, but I do understand that boys will be boys, people will be people. And heck, when I was younger, I know I climbed some things that were probably not the most safe bet in the world. And somehow I'm still alive, thank goodness. And I'd like to keep Kiddo alive, I'd like to keep you alive. So just be very careful if you do any climbing. Please be very mindful and aware of where your weight is, and if whatever you're putting your weight on goes, what is the potential of the danger. I know this is supposed to be a cat video, but I might as well stick in a, learning lesson too. Yeah. Also build up your reflexes, build up your strength and your, I don't know, yeah. Vroom. You can talk when you get down.
Come on. You can hear me, right?
Alright, he wants to say something. I don't know if you can hear him.
Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video. So you can see our future ones. And donate to us on Patreon. Link below. So we can continue to make more videos like this.
Actually, I think you should say the link is in the description.
Description, the doobly-doo.
Well, because you say below, they might think it's below in the video itself.
No, the link is in the description.
Right.
And I'll stick one in the comments too, I think. A little bit.
Well, he'll do that, I won't.
Yeah, I'm more the YouTube type of person.
I may own the channel, but he's definitely supposed to help out with it, so. I'll keep the video on because the the cat's just so cool. And she's so happy.
Yeah. Cat likes tiny stuff.
So do you.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could tell you a little bit about this tree as long as you're watching. This was a mimosa. It was 30 years old.
Okay.
What did she do?
Tried to bite me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe it's time to stop.
You can just keep it in your head and not anything else.
Oh, what were you petting?
Side.
Oh, yeah. She wants her head done.
Angry cat. She's grumpy right now.
Really? Why do you say that?
Oh, this is the third time she's trying to bite me.
Oh, she just wants her head petted.
Usually even if she wants her head petted, she won't bite me immediately.
But she wants it done in a very specific way.
Picky cat.
Yes. Well, like I can say, oh, move, like sometimes Eagle rubs my back a little bit and I'll say, move to the left, move to the right. But she doesn't have words. I mean, she doesn't have verbal words. She doesn't have, yeah, whatever.
She has meow speak.
She has meow speak.
Meow.
They do communicate a lot, and her moving her mouth open saying, no, do it this way, that's communicating.
So, you're talking about the tree?
Oh yeah, the tree used to be a 30-year-old mimosa, which some people say is, what's the word? When it takes over?
Invasive.
Invasive.
But I don't think it is. It has beautiful, tiny, pinkish, kind of bottle brush-like flowers. Beautiful,
It's supposed to, I
flowers.
think in some other country it's called the happy flower.
What?
The happy flower?
Yeah, I think something like that, yeah. And so it has these leaves.
And it can be invasive in some places. It is not invasive in our yard. I wish it was. I would love to have it everywhere.
We do kind of have small scratches everywhere, every now and then.
Yep, she's up. She's stretching. Look, I love her stretches. Oh, yeah.
Meow, you're going over there. Why they can't pet you anymore, Kitty?
She's done.
Okay.
I think she thought you were done. She's done too.
Meow.
Waff, 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 waff. You mean safe about how you get down?
Yeah.
Trying to, at least. So, oh, careful, please. I know he likes to do balancing, which is kind of like a balance beam. So the tree, why did it fall over?
Mushrooms.
Oh, right.
Mushrooms got off the base of the tree, and after a nice windstorm, it fell over. Nice rainstorm.
Yeah, you can't see the mushroom anymore because we removed it. I literally carved it off
We all did. Anyway.
because I thought it was sucking the life out of the tree, and I wanted.
It was.
Yeah. So if you ever, I mean, I didn't think anything was going to kill a mimosa, but this big mushroom, this big brown, I heard it's edible, but
Huge.
I don't know for
But I don't
sure.
think
You
it's
have to look
the
it
size
up.
of
Mushrooms
two
are dangerous.
palms. Or one of your big palms.
Always have an
Big
expert
hands.
tell you whether a mushroom's edible before you go trying it, or be an expert yourself. But anyway, so the tree,
Hey, the
It was-
cockroach. Mockingbird cockroach. Oh, here. I don't know if you can might be able to see it. Trying to see the mockingbird. It has a cockroach inside its beak, or had. There you go. Now it has it.
it's an odd time of year to find a cockroach. It's probably just a beetle of some kind. Eagle.
No, I'm ready to hit the cockroach. Look at the cockroach.
But
Maybe.
the cockroaches would not be out in this cold front. That's what I'm saying.
Meh,
They wouldn't be out and about.
maybe.
Texas has big cockroaches. If you've ever been to Texas, but this
Like,
is
you know,
it's too
fun-sized
cold
cockroaches.
right now for her to have found that out. I don't think that's. What did you say it was?
Mockingbird. It's definitely a mockingbird. The camera can't see because it's all shadowed out, but in real life you can see it's a mockingbird.
I think she's concerned about why we're looking at her. And sorry, my hands are shaking so much. I wanted to finish telling you about the mimosa though, because it was really cool. So,
Zoom out.
zoom out. This is where the mimosa. It went up big and tall, and it fell. So it had a mushroom down here that ate it, and you can see we've got planters. We've got some things growing in there, but it came and it fell over. I'm sorry, you're going to see our really messy yard, and I don't like doing that because it's not very nice looking right now. So I'll come this way, and it fell over this way. And yeah, it was really incredible, and it's really tall. It goes up, and it was really big. It was 30-year-old, beautiful pink flowering. It was gorgeous. There's a leaf right there, and it was absolutely good. Yeah, be careful, the leaves are already dead. And it was so gorgeous, and it fell over, but we still let it grow on its side, and it's still been growing on its side. So in the spring, we will see all these sprout.
Hopefully, yeah.
And if it doesn't, we'll have to chop it down. Oh, there goes the cat. Let's get the cat.
Yeah.
Vroom. All right. Oh, there's that mockingbird from earlier. Guess she ate her meal.
Yep.
She's now in the Bodark tree. The Bodark is a hardwood.
Very, very hard wood. Used in hey, use poop. It looks like she's pretty well fed. Nice and fat.
Well, her feathers are puffed out because it's freaking cold.
I guess a little bit, probably, yeah. She's probably eating a lot more because it's cold.
My hands shake a lot more than they used to, Eagle.
Still the mockingbird. Yes, so bodarks are sometimes used by Native Americans to make bows, long bows. And hear chopper in the distance, or yes, that's a lot closer. Can't quite see it probably though.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Oh, this is another tree that fell. You can kind of see in our yard. It's a bodark that fell for reasons that I created, but the root, I don't know if you can hear me. I'll wait till the choppers goes by.
Zoom in. Slow. I suppose a new chopper goes.
here real fast, just saying that the Bodark, it had fallen over and it's still alive. See, it came back to life. It's really cool. All right, I'm turning this video off. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.